Welcome. How is your Saturday morning going? Do you have notifications on? Because I wasn't really expecting anyone to join that quickly. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sick too, but I'm just managing. That's why I didn't. I was supposed to stream on the 28th or the 29th. Then I got really sick, so I just delayed it to today instead. Yeah, you have them on. Okay, thank you for that. So this is my RS3MV5. I'll be dismantling it today, and I'll reassemble it back on live stream, and I'll also apply my lube as well. Then for the WRM V10, I'll also disassemble it on live, and I'll also reapply lube as well and clean it as well, because they are both kind of lucky, slow, dirty. They need cleaning. Is it the flu or is it something else that you have? And have you taken meds? Sorry about that. I think for headaches you can take Panadol or something. Panadol, paracetamol, and for fever, uh, how do you what do you take for fevers? I'm not sure what you take for fevers. Vitamins, multivitamins. I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. Okay, so done cleaning all the six center caps, and now it's time to start disassembling the cube. Okay, these ones are in default positions. Wait, PKB, what's up? So for today, I just had breakfast, was cereal. When I'm done with this live stream, I'll probably go and record some videos for my other channel. Then I'll go and do some studying with a friend. Yeah. How about you? What are your plans for today? Yeah, I'm back. Welcome. So when I'm done cleaning all of the pieces, I will switch the POV so that it's focused on how I'm reassembling it back together. Welcome, Sebi. How was your week? I think it's been a while since I've gone live. I think it's been like 1 week since I last went live. These pieces are so dirty. My week was decent, neither here nor there, just decent. I think the highlight of my week was finally potentially getting some kind of job. That's the highlight of my week. Yeah. School is great. School is great. School was great. Be right back. Oh, national service. So I did national service for my country back in 2023 to 2024, and yeah, it was kind of stressful. Uh, Remind me what country you're from, PKB, and what is involved in your national service. And you're not going anywhere this weekend, okay? I was supposed to go somewhere today, but the person I was going to go and visit fell ill, so plans have changed. Why is this cube so dirty? Oh, you're from Ghana, and you work as an occupational therapist in a hospital. Oh, cool. Are you in the hospital right now? And do you have cases of like rude patients and stuff like that? So the first time I disassembled this cube, I was really intrigued by the core compared to my other cubes. Like this is the first cube I'm getting that has maglev. So I always found the core super impressive, how everything is just attracted towards the center and everything like that. It's really hard to clean, but since like there are basically no gaps, but I still try and find a way. You mostly work with children and they're all over the place. So yeah, the job I got, but I'm yet to start. I'll also be working with children as well, and I'm guessing they will be all over the place too. So I'm just trying to mentally prepare myself for that. Is yours 9 to 5 or like 9 to 9, 5 to 9, or how is it? The structure of your job? Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think I'm basically done cleaning the cube core. There's no more dirt on the core. So I guess I can go back to the pieces. Yep, the core is good. Can go back to the pieces. Let's look at this piece. I'm not sure if you guys can see the dirt. Let me use a corner piece. Look how brown it is. Yeah, so dirty. You start at 5 8 you start at 8 a.m. and you close at 4 p.m. So almost a 9 to 5. Okay, it's kind of the equivalent of a 9 to 5, just with earlier start, earlier finish. So hobbies. Are you going to cube? Are you going to watch sports? Are you going to play games? Are you going to watch TV? Well, since you said you're free on the weekends, or are you going to just watch YouTube? Oh, we have 23 people live. That's cool. I think this is my second highest number of viewers. If you're watching and you know you're not a robot, comment where you're watching from. Also, see the progress on the Rubik's Cube assembly. And we're back to 15 live viewers. PKB, are you there? I asked, since you're free on the weekend, what else will you be doing? Well, post and anti-meridian. Do you like think post meridian is morning and anti meridian is like afternoon or slash evening, or what's the mix up? The one that used to confuse me was 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. because 12 p.m. is afternoon and 12 a.m. is midnight slash morning, right? But 12 a.m. comes after 11:59 p.m. So it used to kind of confuse me when I was younger. All right, I need to go and put hot water on this napkin. So I'm almost done cleaning all the pieces of the cube. Which cube is better, the GAN 16 Max or the Moyu V11? Let me check the price. GAN 16 Max price. And here comes the search engine with the stupid AI results. Just tell me the price. The GAN 16 is priced at $60, and the V11 price is Moyu V11 price. And the Moyu V11 is priced around $50. I'll get the V11. You get the same performance basically at a fraction of the price. Or in fact, get the V10. You can get two V10s and you should be good to go. Because I also have a V10. I have the RS3 and V5 and they're pretty good. Especially the V10 because I'm very consistent with the V10. But with the RS3 and V5, I can get really, really fast times. My best time on 3x3 was gotten with the RS3 and V5. That's 5.92 seconds. But my best averages are on the V11, sorry, the V10. So my average of 100 PB, 10.55 seconds. My average of 12, 9.59 seconds was gotten on the V10 as well. You're watching some YouTube this morning and you go and wash, run some errands, then do some documentation, cube for a while. Okay, cool. You're welcome, CR7. CR7, I'm guessing you're a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Your username is literally CR7 football underscore one. Let me run in my first poll. How do you run a poll? How do you run a poll? So 7 p.m. is morning. No, 7 p.m. is in the evening, actually. 7 p.m. is in the evening. Uh, I forgot how you do polls. I'll wait for it to show up again. 7 p.m. is in the evening. 7 a.m. is morning. Or if you don't really want to bother yourself with PMs, just use the 24-hour format. Like if someone says 19 o'clock, you know that's 7 in the evening. But you don't have to put 19 o'clock. You don't have to put 19 p.m. Just say 19 o'clock. Mm. The option for poll was just there. I don't know where it went to. You work from 7 to 3 p.m. Okay, okay. Okay. If you're using 15, you don't need 3 p.m. How much do I average? I average 10.8 seconds on 3 by 3. How about you? Also, I've not been doing 3 by 3 these days. I've been doing 5 by 5 mostly, and my 5 by 5 times are getting better, considering the fact that I use Redux. Is my cube feeling bad? Yeah, my cube feels bad. I've not cleaned or lubed my cube since December last year. So yeah, that's why I'm cleaning it, and I'll relubricate it. And I'll probably do another cleaning and lubrication maybe tomorrow because I have another cube I want to clean and relubricate as well. That's the So this is the RS3 and V5. Then the other one is the WR and V10. Did I ever go to a comp? Yeah, I went to a comp in 2024 in November. I got second place in 2 by 2 and third place in 3 by 3. At that point in time, I wasn't doing 4 by 4, so I did not do 4 by 4 in that competition. So the only events I did, I got podiums in them. Good for me. The RS3 and V5 has an issue where it feels very bad after using it for a while and being very hard to revive. Hmm. In general, I find the RS3 and V5 very hard to set up. So sometimes I'll get the setup right, sometimes I don't get the setup right. It's like when you're driving, it's like when you're playing a racing game and you're trying to set your car up for a specific track and your car is not just getting the times you want and you can't control it. So that's how I find the RS3 and V5 sometimes. Sometimes it's controllable, sometimes not controllable. Also, it takes up a lot of lubricants. The V10 I have doesn't need as much lube to be in a steady window compared to the V5. How much does your time drop after having a magnetic cube? I got my first magnetic cube in 2020. And while yes, you will see a time drop, at the end of the day, you still need to work on your finger tricks and your algorithm knowledge and your look ahead and your F12 and stuff like that. So, but having a magnetic cube will help you with turning stability as well as it also feels nice. But mostly just for the stability. If that's the case, you would recommend using alcohol wipes because it works so much better. Okay. Am I practicing any other events besides 5 by 5? Occasionally I practice 4 by 4, but yeah, occasionally I practice 4 by 4, and I'm also trying to get good at mega minks. I currently average like 4 minutes on mega minks, but I don't practice mega minks every day. So I don't think I'll be getting fast at it anytime soon. But it'd be really, really nice to get fast at mega minks because like so many colors. Doing it under 1 minute is already seems impressive to me. Uh, what advantage does alcohol wipes have over just using regular warm water and a napkin? Hmm? What's my best Mega Mix single? Like probably 3 minutes. Yeah, probably 3 minutes. So if you can solve a 3 by 3, you can probably solve a Mega Mix because the concept is the same. So this is your Mega Mix here, right? Basically, all you need to do is on. So what is a 3 by 3? This is your 3 by 3, this is your Mega Mix. On a 3 by 3, you solve with the white cross first, and then you build your layers, and then you do your top layer, and you do your last layer, right? And Mega Mix, you solve with the white star, and you start building your layers. When you're done building your layers, you will solve the top. In my case, I start on white, so my top will be gray. You solve gray, and you're left with your PLL, and there are various Mega Mix PLLs. I actually have a PDF of Megamix PLLs on my laptop, but I've not yet gone through them. So there are various Megamix PLLs, and you can learn them, and you get faster at that stage in Megamix. But majority of the time in Megamix will be spent on obviously building your layers and building your white star as well. But it's not that hard. It can kind of be disorientating. It can disorient you for a while when you're still new to the cube, but eventually you will get used to it. Also, knowing F12 on 3 by 3 will help you with F12 on Megaminx and S12 on Megaminx as well. Mm, so, in the comment section, it says you called me a helmet. That's talking to Dagasan 1461. The comment translated it to helmets. Is that what you mean? Or what does it mean? I don't think that's English. Yours is 341 and you also don't practice at all. Is 341 your single or your average? Oh, he said hi. Hello to you as well. Welcome to the live. My best 2 by 2 single, 0.7 seconds. Did that back in 2020. Very lucky scramble. Oh, it's your single as well. Okay. Okay. This piece looks clean. We have 3 more pieces to go, and then we get to the interesting part, which is disassembly. How long have I been cubing? I've been cubing since 2019. How about you? How long have you been cubing? What 3 by 3 average did I podium with at my first competition? So in round one of my first competition, I got a 12.1 second. I got a 12.19 second average in round two. I got a 12.0 second average in round three. I fumbled round three and I got a 13 second average. So I wasn't. That was my first competition, and I wasn't getting my usual times. I haven't got a sub 11 single at that competition, but it was a +2. Sorry, I got a sub 10 single, but it was a +2, so it became a sub 12 single. Sadly. Uh, I don't practice 2 by 2, but my 2 by 2 average is like sub 6. I've reached that stage where my 3 by 3 single is faster than my 2 by 2 average. Yeah. Do I have any plans for the competition soon? So actually, let me Google cubing competitions near me. World Cube Association. Okay, World Cube Association. Um, there are. If there's a competition in Manchester, I would like to go. I think Manchester is the closest place to me. Manchester and Liverpool probably. Uh, hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's one in Manchester. But the timings. So there's one in Manchester today, yeah. There's a competition in Manchester today, but it is called Manchester Square One Day. And is it only Square One? Okay, it's Square One, Mega Minx, Clock, Blindfolded, and 5x5. 5x5. Yeah. So the only events I do there is 5x5. There's another one in February, on February 7th to February 8th in Devon. Mm, let's see. Devon. How far is Devon from where I am? Mm, okay, there's one in Glasgow. I know my way to Glasgow. And that's on 7th to 8th of February as well. Don't worry, I have plans to attend one. It just depends on the timing and how near it is to me. If I can get a sub 55 average on 4x4 in my next comp, and a sub 150 average on 5x5 in my next comp, I'll be pretty happy. I wouldn't really mind. Then sub 11 on 3x3, really, really happy. Sub 10, even happier. Sub 8, sorry, sub 9, even happier. Because my 3x3 average of 5 is 8.8, I believe, or is it 8.7? One of the two. In Ghana, there's no fun in cubing at all. What do you mean? Like there isn't that much cubing competition in Ghana? Or how do you feel left out? I don't get. Oh, it's kind of similar with Nigeria. We we have like one or two competitions every year, and if the competition is not in Lagos, it's probably going to be in Abuja. But most of the time, it's in Lagos. The only time was in Abuja. That was the time I went, and that was in 2024. So yeah, it's tough. I know Kenya has an active Cuban community, and also South Africa as well. Cause I'm friends with one Kenyan Cuba. He specializes in mega minks, and in Kenya they have competitions like almost every weekend. So it's crazy. The last competition you went to in Ghana, how many people came for the competition? Mm, you haven't been to a competition before, but there was only one last year, and it wasn't even close to you. Yeah, sometimes it's the first WCA competition in Nigeria was held in Lagos, and that wasn't close to me too, so I didn't even go. All right, time for the assembly part. So switching the camera. Will I do some solves afterwards? Maybe, maybe. Chocolate cookie, hi. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe if you like the content. Also, tell me why you joined the stream as well. Tell me why you commented on the stream. Do you like cubes? So I usually start with white. So found white. Place it here. We need white, blue, red. Where's white, blue, red? Found it. We'll place it. Where do we go? I get to go here. Actually, let me do white, blue instead. I'm not really feeling the white, blue, red. So white, blue will be here. I have a 2x2, but it's not with me right now. Okay, and we've built our first block. So the foundation is set. We can do white, green, red. Oppo 89, Oppo 8T9U. Hello. Chocolate cookie, is 2x2 your favorite event, or is 2x2 the one you know how to solve? Oh, 2x2 is the one you know how to solve. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I learned how to do 3x3 before I learned how to do 2x2. Because 3x3 is like the common one. Yeah, I learned 3x3 before I learned 2x2. I thought that was how everyone learned, but apparently not. Some people get 2x2 before they get 3x3. Your internet is bad, you'll be back later. Okay. Now I need orange, white. That's here. Okay, great. Foundation is done. Where's lube? And now the hard part. Okay, we're done. Now time for tensioning and elasticity. I never remember my settings for this cube. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there are 9 settings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is everything done? Let's see. The cube feels loose. I don't want to touch white and yellow because I didn't touch them before. One, two, three. One, two, three. Will that change anything? Hey, welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. Who's my favorite cuber I like watching? I like watching Luke Garrett, Marty from Hawaii, Felix Zemdegs. I also like watching Ryan Pilot. There are many cubers I follow on YouTube, but they're not that popular, so I don't really remember their names, but I'm sub to their channels. I try and take as many algorithms as I can learn from them. I am not comfortable with my setup. Okay, let's try changing green and blue. Your cube finally here. Welcome. What settings do you use on your RS3 and V5? I'll go with these settings for now. No, it's not like I like them, but I'll just go with them for now. Oh. Amelia, hello. Thank you for joining. All right, let's do some test solves. How does my EPRM go? That was 1.4. You didn't say which one to buy, so you bought the one that didn't have the dual adjustment. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I am so sorry about that. I just said the RS3 and V5. I thought you go for the higher end versions by default because the higher end versions aren't too expensive, like compared to the prices of GAN cubes and stuff. How does my Y-perm look? 1.6 can be better. 1.2. What about my F-perm? The quality. What's wrong with the quality? Is the quality bad? Is it like 360 pixels? Or is it just YouTube that is being a bitch? Not much I can do about that now. I should restart. Okay, I'll restart. Okay, I'll explain my finger tricks in a bit. Just give me some time. Okay, so how do I hold the cube? It depends on the scenario. Like for example, let's say I want to do T perm. I hold the cube like this. Also, my finger tricks are not that great. So let's say I want to do a T perm. I hold the cube like this. I'm holding the two centers, the two opposite centers, and I'm just using my various fingers to try and get the algorithm working. Let's say I'm doing something like E perm. You've done your OLL, you get an E perm, do the X prime, bunch of RUD moves when you're done. Also, I mess up EPREM a lot because, see, I messed that one up. 1.8 seconds. Also, that was a +2. 1.37 seconds, another +2. 1.5 seconds. What's my alg for the V-perm? So I have two V-perm algs. I use one on 5x5, 6x6, and 7x7. That's the one with the rotation. And I use the rotationless one on 3x3 and 4x4. So this is my first V-perm alg. So this is what it looks like. Rotate. Okay, you want the one for 3x3. So it goes like this. .3 seconds. Okay, you said I should teach. All right. Let me first get the permutations of the alg because I don't know it off head. I just need the PL. Why are they not giving me the PL? Okay, found the PL. I've not even found the one. Let me Google rotationless V-perm. Rotation. Okay, found it. At least AI was useful here. So the rotationless V-perm is R prime U. Actually, let me just copy and paste in the comment section. Yeah, I'm a Cuba as well. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the live. Yeah, I'm a Cuba as well. So R prime U, R prime U, R D prime, R prime D, R prime U, D, R2 U, R2 D, R2. Yep, that's it. That's it. What's my PB? 5.92. Average is 10.5. So let's go through the algorithm together. R prime U, R prime U, R D prime, R prime D, R prime U, D prime, R2, U prime, R2 prime, D, R2. How about you? What's your own PB? .3. This timer, I needed a new timer. This one is broken. Yeah, so the parentheses is basically, I think it implies it's a trigger move, so it should be done like really quickly or simultaneously. So the U and D prime should be done simultaneously, because that's how I do it. Yeah, so look at my implementation of it. Let me do it slowly. I just did it simultaneously, and I'm done. Your PB is 23 seconds, and it's way lower than your previous PB of 43. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Galaxy Cubers, if you're still here, please tell us your PB and average. Thinking about doing some solves. Not too sure. All right, let's go for it. Let's do some solves. The cube feels okay. Okay, I've seen my first pair. Let's go. $7.778. That was good. For a first solve, that was really, really good. Second solve was not that great, 12.3. I made a mistake in my cross. Yeah, that was my exact reaction. Like, damn, that solve was really, really fast. I have potential. I just need to be more consistent. $9.39. So currently my average of 3 is 9.8 seconds. So I'm not doing too bad. Where's my pen? I'll be using my pen to reset the timer now because that's annoying. But do you want to get faster? If you want to get faster, you're going to have to learn all the OLLs. No questions asked. There's no negotiating that. $13.0. That was really bad. I feel like it to slow you down going through. Well, the good thing is that you don't have to learn all of them at the same time. Just learn like one. If you can learn 2 a week or 3 a week, you should be fine. You don't have to learn all of them at the same time. Also, getting slow is part of getting faster. When I first started doing F12, it was slower than my beginner method times. But the more solves you do, the more you understand where pieces go, and the more you'll be able to recognize cases. Okay, let me lock in. I've been playing too much. $11.44. Arthur, thank you. 9.7. Very clean, straightforward sub 10. 12.8. That was bad. You just sent all the PLLs and recognizing them takes about 1 to 3 seconds. Yeah, that will happen. That will happen, but like I said, the more solves you do, the faster you get at recognizing them. It's like when you first start playing Fortnite. When you start playing Fortnite, you won't be good at building until you practice a lot of building in Fortnite. That's just how it is. You have not yet built up the muscle memory to recognize cases instantly. You just know what they look like. You can't recognize them at lightning speed. $10.3. Like I said, more solves you do, the more you understand recognition. 14.4. Recognizing PLL and OLL isn't even the hard part. Recognizing F2L is where the hard part comes in because there are different ways you can do multiple F2L cases. Some of these ways will help you with look ahead, some don't help you with look ahead. So it's better you start learning how to recognize stuff right now so that it's already built into your muscle memory. 12.08 plus 2. Do I want to count that? No. Yep, another bad solve. DNF. Oh, you meant recognizing. Well, how do I put it? Do I have any target practice right now? PKB, are you talking to me or Gitsuyu? $12.5. 12.1, sorry. I may change my setup soon. I don't like this setup. $9.8. It's not consistent. I get 9, I get 12, I get 9, I get 13. See, what was that lockup? 12.7. Let's go a 9. $9.7. See, I keep on getting 9s and 12s. This cube is hard to set up. Yeah, Queen, welcome back. Welcome back. Where did you go? Were you in the stream before? $11.3. You were in the stream before. Maybe I did not see you. Oh, okay. I agree with PKB on that. Mastering all the major F12 cases first before you start thinking about X crosses and stuff. Look ahead was really good there, 9.2. Like I said, I keep on getting 9s and 12s. Okay, we'll be here. See you in a bit. I keep on saying I'll change my setup, but I'm not changing the setup until I get a bad time. Okay, this is a bad time. That was not even that bad. That was a 12. That means the F12 was really good. I just dropped the cube. Okay, I've seen a nice pair that I want to preserve. Another 12. $11. I'm expecting a 9 now, or a 10. All right, it's time to change setup. I don't like how the cube is being inconsistent. Okay, so what does my setup look like? So everything is horizontal except this one. Let's set everything back to default. Okay. Everything is back on default. 1, 1, 1. What's going on? 1. Cube feels too loose. One. Cube still feels loose. 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah. 1, 1, 1, 1. It still feels loose. One, 1, 1, 1. I like this setting. Nope, I don't like this setting. $12.53. $11.2. $8.7. Not bad. I'm going to get 15. I just know it. Correction, I got a 17. $10.9. How do I tell if a scramble is difficult? Oh, I just look at the cross solution. If I can't find if I don't know where my first pair will be after I'm doing my cross, I think I will struggle. 12.6. These are just bad. I want to blame the cube setup. But then again, the cube setup will give me a sub 9 and I'll be like, oh, okay. It's not consistent for me. Another 12 after I getting a 10. Okay, this scramble will be good because I see my first pair. With a 10, could have been a 9, but too many lockups. I'm changing my setup again. So where do we are green? 1, 1, 1, 1. Now the cube feels too tight. Can I go back? No, you can't go back and set up. Okay. What do I do? Set everything back to 0. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go for white and yellow. What do I want to do for white and yellow? 1, 2, 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's try this. I found the perfect setup. Sub 10. I predict sub 10 throughout now. 10.5. Could have been a sub 10. Is color neutrality worth it? Yesn't. That's my answer to that. Yesn't. I only solve on white and yellow, so maybe you want to be dual color neutral, but I'm not sure about full another 10. I'm not sure if full color neutrality is worth it. It will only be worth it if you've been practicing full color neutrality since your beginner days. That's how I see it. Because like obviously when you're doing F12, you're already accustomed to certain F12 patterns based on the color you start your cross on. Oh, what went wrong there? Everything was going great. I don't know what happened there. I tried learning Blue Cross and I just couldn't do it because I wasn't used to the F12 pairs I was getting. And I tried learning when I was like around sub 13. Sub 9, decent, full step with N perm 2. But I messed up my F12. I don't think this light. I want this light. I don't think I want it. Sub 10. Currently, the average of 10 is 10.2 seconds, so I was going to get a sub 10 average of 5 if I continue at this rate. Sub 10, average of 5 is 10.0. Yeah, this setup is kind of consistent. That's why I like it. Sub 10 again. I told you guys sub 10 throughout, and we have a 9.7 average of 5. No more 9s and 12s all over the place. I should remember my setup now. So it took me a while to recognize that OLL. That's why I messed up. This is a 12. Was my first 12 in a while. This feels hard. Sub 10. So it was kind of hard, but I still managed to get a sub 10, so I don't really mind. Oh, wrong OLL. 12.2. You're wondering about color neutrality. I think I already answered that, unless you were not listening. Sub 10, 9.67. $14. Messed up my F12. That was completely my fault, not the cube. There are so many F12 pairs in this solve. Can I preserve any one of them? Let's see. Yep, I was able to preserve some, but I got a sub 12 because of other reasons. Quality is still bad. Let me switch to face cam. How's the quality now? Okay, I'll just switch to the face cam. Yeah, I need to work out some. I need to work out on how to make the quality consistent. Because on my phone, the quality looks fine, but when I watch it on my laptop, the quality doesn't look as fine. $10.1. 13.4. Sub 9. How's the quality? Sub 10. Seb, if you're there, how's the quality? Okay, it's good. Okay, thank you. Sub 10. 9.68 average of 5. Cool. Sub 12. Sub 9 is so do I use 50? So I try so how do I explain this? So obviously you guys are watching me scramble, you're also watching me solve. I try as much as I can to not go beyond 15 seconds of inspection. So when I've done the scramble, immediately I'm inspecting, and it usually doesn't take up to 15 seconds. Uh, I can use inspection if I want, but if I'm using inspection, that means I have to use the timer on the timing app itself instead of using my StackMass timer. And I prefer using my StackMass timer because it's more representative of what will happen in a competition. So I just try and keep it in my head that I'm not trying to be inspecting for too long. DNF. Yeah. I'm not counting that. I don't know what I was doing. Ishore Gaming, welcome to the stream. Okay, I've seen an F12 pair I want to preserve. I want to preserve this pair. That's this one. Let's see what happens. I preserved it. Sub 11, almost a sub 10. Sub 12. Jonas World, yes. $13.2. Okay, hi. 13.2. Hi, welcome to the stream. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Trying to get to 200 subs at some point. I don't really have a goal in mind. You came back. So welcome back. 10.2. What did you go and do? Make food, run some errands, do some souls. I ran that to 14.0. What's all these bad solves? $12.7. Yes, they are bad. They are 2 seconds slower than what I'm used to. Okay, let's lock in. Sub 10. I'm skipping this. Do I think I can break my PB? Yeah. If my average drops by like 2 seconds, I can probably break my PB. It'll take a while though, because my PB is now in sub 6 range. $11.1. $10. $11. $13.1. So currently my average of 5 is 10.8. Prince Arc Mercado. Hello. HR Gaming, thanks for joining the live. You can probably catch me in the next live stream when your battery is probably full. Enjoy the rest of your day. Average of 5 right now is 10.89. For context, my last 5 souls were 13.1, 11.0, 10.4, 11.1, 9.4. Such a weird distribution. From Nigeria. I believe I answered that in a comment that you asked. I believe I answered that in a comment on my video. 10.4 again. How original. There are 2 F12 pairs. There's one here, there's one here. So how do I preserve them? I preserved them. Crazy. Sub 10. Could have been a sub 9 if I didn't fumble the OLL. Now this is just me taking long in inspection. .65. That was really fast finish. Let me watch the replay. Yep, that was fast. Oh yeah, but like I'm based in Abuja, not Lagos. So even if I was in Nigeria, I won't be flying to Lagos to attend the competition. But good luck to all the people that will compete there, though. Nasty. 12 points. Nasty. Sub 10. Good. It's in April. And you want to be sub 20 and average at least sub 20 by then. You said your average is what right now? I know you said your PB is 23, that it dropped from 43. But what's your current average? Sub 12, trash. Sub 13. So trash. 3mm. 3mm? What's 3mm? Oh, you average 31 seconds. Okay. Okay, you want to get to sub 20 by April. That is very, very possible. As long as you're learning your OLLs and not complaining about memorizing algs, you should be fine. Trash. Sub 12. This should be interesting. Sub 9. I knew that's what was going to be interesting. There was one weird F12 pair. I found a way to preserve. And then we're just smooth sailing from there. Mm. 12 points. I should leave you. I hope you copied the VPEM algorithm I shared in the chat. Copy it, watch tutorials on how to execute it, and where your fingers should be. Yep, I just messed up my OLL. Yeah, your finger trick is something you keep on developing over time, and they'll keep on changing. Yeah, I'm still around. I found a setup I like for the cube, so I've been getting some good times. £11 I average 10.8 on my good days. On my bad days, I average 11.45. Nice. How long have you been cubing for? And what's your main? You've been giving about 5 years. You also focus on the quantity of puzzles you can solve. Quantity, do you mean by like 3x3, 4x4, 5x5? Thank you. Adel is always broken. What do you mean by quantity instead of quality? Oh, you learn the most. Okay, I only focus on the WCA stuff. So like 2x2 to 5x5 and Mega Minx and stuff like that. I've never heard of the FADI cube. This is the RS3MV5 Adel. With maglev, by the way. What's the FADI cube? Never heard of it. I think my favorite non-WCA puzzle is the 15 puzzle. My PB on the 15 puzzle is I think sub 15 seconds. My average would be like sub 25 seconds. I love the 15 puzzle a lot. It's like a 4x4 ready cube. I don't know what a ready cube is. What's a ready cube? £13. Oh, master morphics. Okay, I know where master morphics is. Rather than the faces, it turns the corners. Is it UV coated? Yeah, it's UV coated. Hello Cube Y. Solve 6x6. I don't have my 6x6 here. It's kind of like a cube shaped like a pyramid. Yeah. I know what a master morphing is. I don't have my 6x6 here. I just have my 5x5. Do you want me to solve the 5x5 instead? Average 10 sub 11. Do I have pyramids? No. What's my PB? My PB is 5.9 seconds. The ready cube is like a pyramid, but on the shape of a cube. Okay. PB 5.92 on 3x3. Your PB is 12 seconds. But your average is 15, right? Make cube in a cube pattern on 3x3. There's your cube in a cube pattern. If you want to look at that in the background. $10.6. Not bad. All right. Enjoy the day. See you later. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. You want to start learning look ahead to give you some tips. You want to start learning look ahead. Do I use 15 seconds inspection? I try and just complete my inspection in under 15 seconds. Cube Y, here's a cube in a cube pattern. On a good day, it's 17. All right. Some tips for look ahead. It's basically just utilizing your inspection properly. Like, take full advantage of your inspection. Don't waste your inspection. So, for example, I have this scramble here. Now I've seen my cross and I've seen a potential pair I want to do. Let's see if I can preserve it. I couldn't preserve the pair because my look ahead wasn't that great. So whatever I planned, I wasn't able to materialize it. I saw the pair in inspection, but I could not find a way to preserve it. So that's how you build up your look ahead, by noticing things in inspection and just practicing random things during solve to try and preserve those things you notice so that you can make your life easier during F2O. Thank you for the pattern. How to inspect cross in 1 second? I don't know. You have to go and ask the Chinese cubers. Also, inspect cross in 1 second. Is that possible? Your one-handed solve is very bad. My one-handed solves are kind of bad too. I don't do one-handed, but when I try to do one-handed, I solve the cube in like 2 minutes. Yeah, the Chinese cubers, they are different. The way they train is insane. And no one else is training like them. So they're probably going to keep on dominating cubing for a long time. I'm a big YouTuber, you know. I just have 170 subs. Not big in the slightest. I messed up. YZ Cubing. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining the live. A lot of you have cubing in your names, so I'm guessing you're all cubers. What do you average, YZ? What do you average? What's your main? Oh, so when I mean cubing, sorry, so at the beginning of the stream, I dismantled my cube, cleaned it, and reapplied lube in it. So that's what I meant. Oh, you're from Pakistan. Cool. Breno Kaiteno I2D. Welcome to the live. So it was kind of like a surgery process because like you're working with the internals of the cube and stuff. That's why that's called it cubing surgery. But that was at the beginning of the live stream. Now I'm just testing the cube after I've done everything I wanted to do. $9.69. I average sub 11. $9.29. Guys, he's a surgeon and he cubes. What's going on here? I'm going to redo the scramble because it looks good on paper, but I didn't implement it well. What question did you ask? What question did you ask? Thank you, YZ. Thank you. What question did you ask? I believe I try and answer every question because I don't even have that many viewers, so it's easy for me to answer everything. Yeah, 10.5. Can I do a walkthrough solve? So the problem is that if I switch to, because this is what I use for my POV, right? I just place my phone inside this and I place it on my head for the POVs. If I switch to that, the quality of the stream will deteriorate. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just do walkthrough videos instead and I'll just upload them to YouTube. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that instead. I'm using the RS3 and V5. Let's see if I can do a walkthrough using this POV though. Okay, everyone can see, right? Comments, thumbs up if you can see clearly. Yeah, the RS3 and V5 is a great cube. Okay, everyone can see. Okay, so let us go through a walkthrough solve. Okay, I know the cross I'm doing. I'm doing white cross. Yep, and I've seen some tricks I can use in this solve already. So this is white cross, yeah. We have green, we have orange, we have red, we have blue. So actually, let me fix this quickly. Because I want to like try different things for this scramble. So green, orange, red, blue. If we want to do our cross, we've done our cross. You have the G warrior cube. Okay, cool. So our cross solution is going to be D prime, U prime, R prime, F. That's our cross solution, right? But if you want to do a more complex solution that will allow you to preserve an F12 piece, you can do this instead. Let me just solve this quickly. Can I review the Tianama X3 maglev cube? No, I don't have that. I don't have that. Back to the scramble. I don't have the cube, so I can't review it. So during my inspection of the cross, I noticed we have this. Remember, don't forget we have green, orange, red, blue. Sorry, red, blue here. I noticed this blue, red F12 pair, and it's here. And this is kind of like a free layer, so you can just do this instead. I did an R2, did a rotation. Now I did a D prime, U prime, R prime, F. And guess what? We've preserved this F12 pair and our cross is done. Oh, I just placed my phone on a shelf. There's a shelf above me, so I placed my phone there. The shelf will provide stability, and hopefully you guys don't need to rotate your phones upside down to see what I'm doing, I'm guessing. And then now I can do a D2. My F12 pair is here. I can do back insert. The next F12 pair I see is this one. So I can do this. The next one I see is this one, and this one can go into the back like that. So that was the more advanced solution. But if we just want with the basic solution, we're done with our cross. We're going to do all of our pairs individually. And that was still kind of fast. So let's go to the basic solution from the beginning again. So we have our inspection. Green, orange, red, blue. D prime, U prime, R prime, F. The cross is done. Now we can do the first pair. I've paired it up, rotate, insert it at the back, because usually you want to insert all your pairs at the back so you can look at the free spaces in front. Next F12 pair I notice is green, orange. Pair it up, insert it here. Next F12 pair I notice red, blue, as well as I also noticed this one. So ideally I won't even look at this one because I already know the algorithm for it. Simple commutator, rotate to that one. OLL, PLL, RA perm. You always you always get 20 to 29 seconds. You can't get up 20. Don't have any tips. Just do muscles. You're not at the stage where you have to do dedicated practice. Just keep on spamming solves. Eventually, you get that sub 20 single. That's my advice for you. So let me try solving like this because the camera is steady. Is the quality of the stream good? You guys should comment thumbs up if the quality of the stream is good. Main cube, WRM V10, 20 magnets and a ball core. Okay, so the quality is fine. Perfect. Who's rage baiting? I'm not popular enough to have haters, so who is rage baiting? Fumbled the sub 10. Shame on me. Yeah, all these fumbles. I need to lock in. So R B to B2. Sub 11. I should show you the V perm, or what should I do? What happened to the V perm? Do I do blindfolded? Nope. But it would be nice to learn blindfolded. Oh, the previous solve was a V perm. $11.2. 1.3. How do I train cross plus 1? No idea. Sometimes I get the cross plus 1, sometimes I don't. Like it's a very easy, if it's a very straightforward and easy cross plus 1, I will get it most of the time. But if it's not straightforward or easy, I won't do it. 12 points. I messed up the OLL there. Did a rotation when I shouldn't have. £11. 11 points again. If I get a bad solve here, I'm switching to 5 by 5. Yep, could have been a good solve, but the solve decided to be bad. So I'm switching to 5 by 5. Switching to 5 by 5 and going back to 3 by 3 temporarily helps my 3 by 3 times. Just temporarily. 1 minute 54. Very bad. Should you get a 4x4 if you want to? And to give you something else to solve other than 3x3. I need to get you accustomed to looking at more pieces than just looking at the number of pieces on 3x3. Moyu Alsu V7 single track. That's the 4x4 I would recommend. Moyu Alsu V7 single track. Hmm, 5x5 PB. 5x5 PB on live stream, 1 minute 23 seconds, 70 milliseconds. That was not bad. Marcus, hey, what's up? Thank you for watching. You on G3U, thank you for subscribing. This time do it right. Yes, get the single track. The single track is the cheapest one for the Alsu V4. Is the cheapest version of the Moyu Alsu V7 series. There's single track, double track, and triple track. Let's get the single track. That 5x5 time was spectacular. Now, can I do it again? Can I do it again? I'm trying to get my 5x5 average to in between like 145. Under 145 consistently. You'll get that sub 20, and when you get it, you feel good for a bit, then you start chasing the next thing, which is sub 16 or sub 15. That's how it always is. All right, let's see what this 5x5 solve holds for me. 4 minute 38. Okay, I'm done with 5 by 5. I got a 150, I got a 120, I got a 130. Not too bad. Back to 3 by 3. And hopefully the viewers will come back. Okay, not too bad. Sub 9. The 5 by 5 world record is 30 seconds by Team 1, 30.1, I think. He also holds the 5 by 5 world record average. $10.9. $11.3. Need to find the rhythm. Sub 10. Okay, start solving. What motivated you? Is it the camera angle? Sub 10, again, me. Okay, you're welcome. $11.1. $10.1. Okay, I've seen a nice F12 pair. Can I preserve? Fumbled it. Fumbled it. $11.3.
11.9. So 10. $10.7. Okay, I'll do an average of 25 and end the stream. Let's hope it goes well. $10.49. Could have been a sub 10 if not for the lockups. $12.9. $11.5. Okay. $11.0. The goal is sub 11, average of 25, by the way. And I'm not currently on track to meet that goal. Currently, the average of 25 is 11.2. $11.3. How are your souls going? Are you getting bad souls? $12.3. So it's just 12 now for me. $11.1. I think I'm fatigued because I'm making mistakes I should not be making. $11.8. $12.2. So I have 16 solves left to try and save this average of 25. So 10. Sub 9. Skip. Pedrica Speedcuber, hello. You joined the live stream when I'm about to end it. So if you have any questions, just ask them right now, because I'll soon end the live. struggle imagining cross in your head? Your PB is 29. How long have you been cubing for? Sub 10, begin. What's your average? How long have you been cubing for? I wonder how this cross will play out. So 10 again. We're currently on a sub 10 average of 5, by the way. Skip. Skipping that. What's your main cube, Pedrocas? Ah, 12.5. So 10. I can actually save this average of 25. Sub 12. Sub 11. 5 more souls. Sub 11. My timer is about to fail. Why? Sub 10. 9.02 precisely. Sub 11. Who is failing? What are you guys talking about? So 10 again. The average of 25 currently is 10.93. Yeah, I saved the average of 25. Last solve. Funny how the average of 25 started with a couple of 12s. I just take a few sub 10s and a few sub 10s to save it. Sub 13, but that doesn't matter. Average of 25. 11 points. Oh, so my last solve ruined the average of 25. 11.01. From a 10.9 to 11.01. So that was okay. Unless I just do one more to take it back to sub 11. $10.8. Average of 25 is 10.8. Lovely. Now we're done. Thank you everyone for joining the live. Catch you in the next one.